Hi, it's J-Dub. Welcome back to my How's the Delray Beach Real Estate Market Report for September 2022. First of all, thankfully, deep hurricane season is now behind us, but we still have 45 days left to go. And boy, are we going to remember Hurricane Ian, who left Delray Beach with 2 tornadoes that caused significant damage to the Kings Point community out west. But oh, my heart goes out to all the people devastated and affected by Hurricane Ian on the West Coast. From Key West all the way to South Sarasota, some communities were devastated and others completely destroyed. This month I want to discuss 3 things: inventory stalling, homeowners and sellers, and Delray Beach data. Regular viewers know that I believe real estate is a fundamentals game. It's about supply and demand. And this year, my big theme has been about inventory. I write about it in my weekly e-letter every week. Here's a snapshot of your weekly inventory update. If you'd like to become a subscriber and get a copy of that, below in my show notes is a link for you to click. At the end of January this year, inventory in South Florida bottomed at 17,485 properties for sale. Then over the next 5 months until early July, it raced up to 26,000 properties, which is a 75% increase. Since July, inventory is rising, but at a much slower pace. Right now, as of October 4th, inventory stands at 27,775 properties for sale, which is about a 6% rise in the last 90 days. So things are definitely slowing down. Part of the reason for the inventory slowdown is because interest rates went from 3 to 7% just this year. So think about it. Sellers are nervous. Most of them are locked in right now at 3 to 4%. For them to sell today, they'd have to go back out to the market and buy a new property at about 7%. So my prediction for the fourth quarter is that we're going to see the inventory chugging along and possibly continue to stall. Now let's talk about homeowners and sellers. And to do that, I want to share what 4 customers said to me last month, almost identical situation after looking at properties. They say, John, these properties are all priced above market comps and they're staying on the market a lot longer. So when are the sellers going to drop their properties price so we can buy them? Here's the thing. Buyers are smart. They're armed with more data than you can imagine. So if you're a seller and you just want to test the market or put it out there high and see what happens, I'm telling you that's a bad strategy. And if you do that, you'll be on my next month report in the days on market column. Now let's take a look at the September days on market report. As you can see, that's 2 straight months of rising numbers, August and September. There's 2 reasons for this. Number 1, rising interest rates are keeping buyers out of the market. And number 2, sellers are definitely mispricing their properties. As you know, there's been a lot of price drops in the market over the last 60 days. But I'll say again, the first day you put your property on the market, it was when the most amount of eyeballs are looking at it. If it doesn't sell on the first day, 1 day becomes a week, 1 week becomes 2 weeks. By that time, your property is stale. That's when agents are no longer looking at it unless there's a price drop, and buyers have already moved on. So if you want to sell your property today, you need to price it for today's market because the price dropping strategy does not work any longer. Now let's take a look at some Delray Beach market data. Of particular interest is the chart on new listings. Take a look at this. As you can see, back in May, it peaked at 545 new listings for the month. But last month in September, it was only 347 properties. On a year-over-year basis from last year, that's down 18%. That doesn't bode well for bringing new inventory in for buyers to buy. And finally, I want to give you a sense of what's happening in the downtown Delray Beach condominium and townhouse market. Take a look at these 2 charts. The first chart is a total number of condos and townhomes sold over the last year. In downtown Delray, as you can see, which also includes the beachfront properties in the map, there was a total of 168 properties sold in total. Now the second chart shows the various price metrics, which I find interesting. Take a look over the right. The median price for a townhome and condominium is now $586 a square foot. I just want to give you this information for perspective. That's all for my September How's the Delray Beach Real Estate Market Report. If you have any questions or would like to discuss any selling or buying needs, all my contact information is down below, plus some other links that you might find useful. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you next month.